Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I have my swap back from Coffee, Cake, and Crafting Facebook group. We were in groups of 4 for a die cut swap with Tiffany McGill, who is Tiffany Crafting Like a Boss McGill here on YouTube. We had to make 3 sets and of course 1 for the hostess. We had to do a minimum of 15 die cuts, but no more than 4 of each item, and I will also leave a link to what I created for this swap below. So here is what I received back, and all I did was open up the packaging. I was in group 1, so these are the packages that I received. I'll start with this one, no particular order. It just has an E here on the front. It's in some white tissue paper with a black bow and then a black and white belly band. And here is something on the back. So this is from Cheryl Duncan, Cheryl's Stamp Stuff on Facebook. There's her information. A list of all the dies that she has included and where they're from, and if it was on a silhouette, she gave you the number for that. So thank you so much, Cheryl. She's also included one of these little tag sets, and these are the ones that you can get from Joann's. This is Miss Sparkle & Co. And you have 18 tags, 6 of each, 1 stamp, and 5 yards of twine. There's a little cupcake stamp there. So thank you so much for that. She's also included, looks like a 3x3 note set, and I love 3x3 note cards. These are her little note cards. She did some stamping and inking on the top, and it says a note for you. And it has some twine on the side. That's the inside. Then this one has a red and yellow flower. Then this one says you brighten my day with a light bulb, and it has like a silver background with a black and white little ribbon on top. And then this one says my friend with a little bling piece and some tulips in the background. And then she finished that one off with some white cardstock. So thank you so much for those. Those are the handmade goodie that we also had to include. And this is her swap. So this is how her swaps came packaged. So she did, looks like she labeled everything. So in this first one, she included bears and birds. First little package, she has some little bear die cuts, and then some little bears with the little tiny bear. So some little buckets with like fish in it. Then she has a little topper with a flag and a black flower with a brad in it. And then this is a lattice, and it looks like it's in brown, a tan, and a white. That's a background die cut. Then in this one it says boo, so it looks like a bunch of just Halloween. So there's some bowls, some hearts, some little skeleton and mummy men, and some black bats. And this one says baking, so there's like the baking mixer and then the bowl that goes with it, and then that must be another little piece. Okay, so I did notice that while I was opening up Cheryl's package, it stopped while I was on baking. And then while doing that, I noticed that all of her swaps that I've shown so far, all of her die cuts start with the letter B. So I'm on baking, and she's included some of these background pieces for the mixing bowl. And then she has these mixers in 3 different colors. And she's also included the bowls. And then this was the topper for it with the little black flower, and it says baking with the flag. And then this is the little stirrer that goes down on the inside. Next die that she's included is this bike, and it's in the dark pink and the light pink. It has another little black flower with a little brag and a flag that says bikes. And then this bridal gown, and it has a black flower with the flag that says bridal gown on it. And then she's cut 3 of these, this kind of textured paper. And then the last 2, she has this box, and they're all packaged the same, and she has it on double-sided paper in this dark pink and white, and then the green and white. And her last package has some Christmas bells in a shimmery blue and also in a red color, and it has the black flower with the flag at the top that says bells. And again, this one is from Cheryl Duncan, and she is Cheryl's Stamp Stuff on Facebook. This is how the next one comes packaged. So this is how it comes packaged. There's a tag here with some wood pieces with EM, and it says hello with a flower and then some twine. And there's a little bird here with a blue topper. Then this is her information. This is from Cindy Feltz, and there's her YouTube information. and it just says that we're in the die cut swap group number 1. What was in her package? She's included some handmade goodies, and it's in a really cute glassine bag with a window, and it says "For You" with a little flag. She has created some really textured butterflies. They're like glittered up, and I don't know if that's wood. They're just popped up on some foam, and then she did 2 little rosettes, really cute, with some pearls. That's like wire, and they're really dimensional. She's also included some washi tape and some trim. They're also in a blue color. And then this is her swap. That's the backing for her packaging. She's created like a little folio book, and it says "Outdoor Adventure." There's some little twine here with some beads on the end. And she's created some little scenes. So there's a like mountain and watery scene with some trees. And then all the die cuts for the scenes are on the back. So there's the trees, there's the mountains and the water. And here's one with the deer and some trees, and it's on like some corrugated board. And there are the dies for that with the deer. And then there's some trees that she's inked up, and look at that. Her technique is really nice with the brown on the bottom, how it blends in. Then there's that die cut, and she did it in a green and a white. Then here's one with a little campfire and a moon with some stars, some trees, and a little tent. And all of the background paper is also embossed. So this one is like a wood texture, and that one's striped. And this one has like a camping thing on it, so you can also use that background piece. So there's all the die cuts for that with the tent, the trees, star, the moon, and the little campfire. And then this one is a tree with some stars for the leaves, and it's like an embossed. These are like, it's embossed, and it's some raised dots, so it looks like a sky. So then she has the trees and some little glassine paper. And then you have some deer, and the embossing part for that is like some little wood, like the birch trees. And she has those die cuts, and there's also a deer in the background. And there's the die cuts. And this one says bugs, and there's a, looks like a wasp. And the background of that one is embossed leaf paper. Then she's done 2 of those words and 2 of the wasps. This says "Great Outdoors," and the bottom is like little leaves, and the background is embossed with some little squares. And then she has a few of these already cut out, and she's actually already put them together. You can see that, the "Great Outdoors." And then this one says "Fresh Air," and it has some trees on the bottom of that one. And she's also done the bottom of this one as well. And then she has her list here inside the packaging. So really cute little book that says "Outdoor Adventure," and everything is like outdoorsy. This one is from Cindy Phelps, and she's Thailand Phelps on YouTube. Last but not least, this is the one that I received from Brandy, and this is how it came packaged. So Brandy has done, looks like a envelope pocket, and then she has this little tag pocket here, and this is her information. Her YouTube is Crafty Formations. This is the little pocket tag she's included. She made a really beautiful jumbo paper clip with a flower, and I love that flower, and it's stickled. It has some green leaves on it, and that's the back popped up. And then she's also made this tassel and the letter E on this pocket tag. It's really cute. And then for her goodies, she's included this little bag here, and it's gold and cream. So there's a sparkly pink pencil. There's also some gold glitter pocket tags. There's some layered stickers, and they're like a lavender and sparkle. And then she's also included a Girl Power little notebook. That's cute. This is by Lady Jane, and it's kind of holographic. And then in the little library pocket, she has a little tassel here on the side with a little charm and a heart. And on the front, she has some crepe paper with a flag and a bow. So her first package has a little gold and white topper with a butterfly and a flag. In this first little package, she's included some treat toppers. So the treat topper in a black and white, she has 2 of those. There's some little postage stamps, and then there's some little labels, and also a glitter label. Second little package, it looks like there's some bowls and like a lollipop die. And there's also this shape that looks like it was embossed. Then there's some bowls and some lollipops. And then she's also included, there's a little note card with the matching envelope, and that looks like it has like the coffee stains on it. So she's done 2 little note cards. That must be her handmade goodie. And this little note card here has the coffee beans on it. She's also included another little package. It's like some little boxes. So in this one, there's some butterfly, there's some little flags, there's some of those feathers, and there's some little, I don't know if this is an envelope or a box. I think it might be a little miniature envelope, but she's cut 3 of those. There's also these other little, these are tags. There's 3 of those in black and white. There's another little feather, and that's her front pocket. In this back pocket, she's included this little pinwheel. She's handmade on a little popsicle stick with a little flower. And then there's another little package with this heart topper, and there's some heart toppers in there. There's some labels and some banners and hearts. There's also some of the little candy packages, the little die with the candy wrappers. It looks like there's also some stars in there. She has the banner on top of this package. And then in this one, it says gorgeous. There's a heart and a flag, and there's some presents and some other little tags in there. And that was in her back pocket. And this is the back of her little loaded pocket, and there's some cutouts in there. It says memories. There's a gold and white one that says you're awesome, you are awesome. And then this one says love you, and that's her little pocket. And again, this one is from Crafty Formations, who is Brandy, and her YouTube is also Crafty Formations, and I'll be sure to leave a link to her channel below. So again, this is my die cut swap that I received from the Coffee, Cake, and Crafting Facebook group. My partners were Cheryl, Cindy, and Brandy, and I'll be sure to leave links to all of their channels below if they have a YouTube page that I mentioned. Thank you all so much for swapping with me. I love all the die cut choices that you included and the beautiful packaging. I hope to swap with you all again very soon, and I hope you like what I created as well. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for hosting another great swap, and thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.